Welcome back, guys, to the Lonely Basement Late Night Edition. We're sorting some 78 tops. We just completed it, and I like to kind of run through them and take a quick peek before I drop them back in their home. And I said, let me turn the camera on, and maybe we'll find something interesting. I kind of, I know what's not in here, so. But let's look at some 78 tops with me here as we creep into the next day, late night. These cards were, this stack here was from an old collection of a friend of the family's that was given to me years ago. And I kind of quick picked through them for anything, big or decent shape. And then this is what's left, and they've been sitting in the monster box, and I'm slowly trying to, at the very least, collate and keep everything in order and number them. So there you go. So we're at 78 in our box. We have a McCovey in here. And like I said, these are 19. This is actually pretty good. That's not a bad Nolan Ryan. Maybe I should have pulled that one out. That's in pretty good shape. These were childhood cards of a family friend. And there's a Hall of Famer, a little Phil Necro action, a little beat-up Phil. And he did things like this in 1978. And some of these cards are literally destroyed, and some of them are actually in pretty good shape, like pulled out of a pack and just, put in a box and forgotten about for a very long time. See, now, of course, the Willie McCovey looks like that. And not like a pack fresh card like this Rick Waits, for some reason. But it is what it is. Some of them have bites taken out of them. There's a Yaz in there. A little beat up Yaz. I guess that's just how it works, guys. All the big cards get played with, and all the lesser ones do not. Fidrich. Destroyed Fidrich. There's a Donnie Baylor in here. That's nice. The collation, guys. There's three. Charlie Moore's in here. 3. Charlie Moore before the hair got out of control, but it was starting. You could tell. There's the stadium facade in the background, by the way. These were the greatest uniforms the Pirates ever had. Come on. What uniform is better than that? Come on. Little Phil Gardner. What else is in here? What else will we find? Claudell Washington, rookie. Had a good moment or two with the Yanks. My Yankees. See? Come on, Todd. Why did Todd cut out the Expos on the Andre Dawson card? Explain it to me. Manager card. A little Ken Griffey beat up. There you go. The Bobby Cox. And actually, pretty okay shape. There's a Hall of Fame card. Hall of Famer, Willie Hernandez. The sad story of Willie Hernandez. Who else is floating around in here? Manny Trio. It's a great card. George Scott. It's a great picture. That is just a great baseball card, even though it's a Red Sox. Chet Lemon. Saw him hit a home run in 1985 against my beloved Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Old Chet. Crank one to left field. I could see the ball flying over the wall right now. Little Bobby Bonds action. Go a little faster here, guys. I don't know. Find anything interesting. One stack down. What's next? What could we find in 78 tops with all these stars pulled out already? Dave Concepcion. Dave didn't get the camera. Sorry, Dave. Bob Baylor. Carew. And Dave Parker. George Foster, Jim Rice. Another George Foster, Jim Rice. There you go. That's not bad. Got a little corner. That's actually in decent shape. Phil Necro, Nolan Ryan. You could not have two different pitchers on a baseball card, could you? No, you could not. Doc Ellis. I may have to change my mind. The black pants might be better with the yellow hat than the white pants. I don't know. It's close. It is close. Very close indeed. Let's see. Nick Swisher's dad. Yankee great Nick Swisher. See where he gets it. That guy looked tough. Old Steve. We get doubles of Steve, actually. This one's in good shape. We got two Steves. Old Steve Swisher. What other finds will we have in the 78 Topps to unlock? Omar Marino. I remember him quite well. Old Omar. Gene Richards. There's a Whitey Herzog. There you go. Who's behind Whitey but Hall of Famer Joe Morgan in all his destroyed glory? Joe Negro, the other Negro who famously pulled out his nail file out of his back pocket on the mound. Attempted to throw it away. Bob Watson, the great general manager of the New York Yankees, 1996 GM. World Series champions, New York Yankees. Louis Tiant. That's in good shape too, that one. That one didn't get destroyed. And then I dropped it. Probably right on the corner. Who else will we find? All right, guys. This card creeps me out. If that does not creep you out, I don't know what to tell you. Because Chris Knapp looked like he's about to hurt somebody. You got somebody in the trunk. Somebody's in the trunk. That's a cool card. Tommy John, Dodger card. Like that. I have nightmares about that card now, guys. Nightmares. Fred Kendall. All right, Fred Kendall. You're not getting on camera, Fred. All right, one more small stack here to go. Well, I cut it in half, but let's see what else is in here. Nope. That's what happens when you pull all the good cards out and look for interesting ones. There's Jerry Grody. An older Jerry with the Dodgers. And now I've already sorted these, so I don't want to unsort them and have to put them back together. So I'm trying to put them back together as I look. Alvin Dark. Great player in his own right. Old Alvin. Solid player. Great might be a little strong, but he was a very solid player. 3 Cardinals team cards. Jim Clancy, Dave Roberts. Brian Downing. Brian Downing actually used to kill the Yankees and the Angels in the 80s, but look at Brian Downing. What is going on with the glasses and the hair there? Yankee Stadium. Once again, the old brute sign back there. But what is up with Brian Downing? He didn't look like that when I remember him playing. But all right. No judgments. Style of the times. Sandy Alomar. If you remembered he was a Ranger, you get $1. Sandy Alomar was apparently a Ranger in 1978. Look at that. Vic Damio. Larry Harlow. 3 Larry Harlows. Oh, right on top here is an interesting one. Who remembers this card? We have 2. Lenny Randle. Tell me where Lenny Randle's hand is. Where is his hand? It is not there, guys. It is a stump. He's tagged out, and his hand has turned to dust. Where's Lenny's hand? Named Len on this card, but everybody called him Lenny on his other cards. I believe he's mostly Lenny. Famously beat up his manager, which got him traded to the Mets from the Rangers. And by the way, good job, Mets. The minute he beat up his manager, Mets went out and traded for him. Good job. But where's the hand? The 78 Topps mystery of Lenny Randall's hand will never be solved. Well, there you go. That's an old card. That's a David Peacemaker. A very well-loved Mario Soto. Here you go. Billy Hunter, World Series champion with the New York Yankees, 1956. Billy, there's the Brute sign once again. 1977 probably, Yankee Stadium, 78 card. And there's Billy with the Indians, the old facade behind him. Billy was an Indian. See, this is interesting. 78, they have the player. The manager cards have their player stats on them, which is interesting. And Billy was an Indian in 58, so that's the stadium in 58. Two-season Yankee, one-time World Series champion, 56, Billy Hunter. I don't think we have Billy's 56 at the moment. I'm sure it's on the list. I know he has one. Butch Weiniger with his team name cut off. There's a Kuzman. It's a cool card. That's just a great baseball card. Look at that. Look at that picture. Old Jerry. The bitter end, guys. We're down to the bitter end here. Kingman, blackballed by baseball. Explain it to me why. Why baseball just arbitrarily would get to blackball people because they didn't feel like putting them on teams anymore. A la Barry Bonds. A little Bobby. Bobby with the Cubs. Always weird to see a Bobby card. Not in a Yankee uniform, but that's a cool card of Bobby. $12 minutes on a pile of 78 Topps, guys. 78 Topps. Look at this one. Too bad it's not a hand cut card, right? I get a 10 on that one. I still got the lines. I think that might be the end of the excitement. Might be about to sign off. Let's see. Nothing like something like that in 1978. Todd had a problem. Apparently. What does that even say? Jeff Witkowski. Well, that's inappropriate. Don't look at that one. Todd was a bad boy that day. We got a Gaylord Perry. Very snowy. This card always intrigued me. I don't know why as a kid I had a copy of this card. Might even be this actual copy, but I don't know why. I always liked that card of Julio Cruz. As a young one, Dewey Evans has seen better days. What happened to poor Dwight? And we'll end it. Let's see. We'll show a Hall of Famer. We got a kitty cat in here. That's a nice one. And the last card in the stack is literally probably the oldest guy in the box, Wilbur Wood, in the great White Sox jersey. What did Wilbur do? 20 games, like 5 years in a row or something like that? Yeah, 5 years in a row. A couple of ERAs under one. But a very poor record. Wilbur was on some bad teams. 20-game winner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years in a row. Yep. Wilbur had an ERA of 1.81 one time. Very good pitcher. Lost a lot of games, though. All right, guys. 78 Topps Rummage. You all have a great night. I'm wide awake. It's late. But what are you going to do? It's what we do in the basement. We sort baseball cards. You have a great one.